Heading down to the West region now. I had BYU over Ole Miss. BYU had Tyler Hawes. He's a guy that could just put up a bunch of points. And they had a triple-double machine in Collinsworth. But that didn't happen. They played great in the first half. I was feeling very comfortable. But then I forgot this is the NCAA tournament and no lead is safe, unless you're Kentucky probably. So BYU forgot to play defense in the second half, and Ole Miss just came down and hit everything. That Stephen Moody kid drilled it, so congrats to them. Wisconsin over Coastal Carolina. Oregon over Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's another one of those teams that's just inconsistent. I don't have a lot of faith in them. Oregon's got a great coach in Dana Altman, and even though they don't have as much talent as Oklahoma State, I don't believe, I think that they are a better team overall. Here's my 12-5 upset. Wofford over Arkansas. I really like the way Wofford plays. They are very patient. They really really work defenses when they play offense, and they're a very sound defensive team as well. Arkansas hasn't made the NCAA tournament in quite a while, and this is their first time with Mike Anderson, and I don't think some of these players are mature enough to be able to handle it, and I haven't been too impressed with Arkansas. I think they're the weakest 5 seed. So I went with Wofford here. North Carolina over Harvard. Some people are picking Harvard, but I'm not, because this is the weakest Harvard team in a while. They barely got into the NCAA tournament as it is. They don't have as much talent as years past. So I had BYU over Xavier because of the fact Xavier's not very good defensively. BYU pushes the pace and can get down the floor and score quickly, and I think they would get Xavier winded. Problem is BYU's eliminated, so hopefully Ole Miss will be able to do that to them. We got Baylor and Georgia State here. Baylor, not much to say there. VCU and Ohio State. This was a close one for me, but I ended up going with VCU. Ohio State's best player, Russell. Michigan State made him look stupid. He can't play defense, and I just think that throw that on top of VCU's havoc defense, I think it's going to make things difficult for Ohio State. I think it could be a close game, but I think VCU pulls this one out. And then Arizona over Texas Southern, not much to say about that. Wisconsin over Oregon for the second straight year in the tournament. I don't think Oregon has the players to be able to keep up with Wisconsin, to be able to stop Frank Kaminsky or Sam Decker. Then we've got North Carolina over Wofford. Don't think Wofford can keep it up for a second straight game. North Carolina's got too much talent, and I think they should be able to get the win here. I had Baylor over BYU. Again, another team with too much talent. Arizona over VCU. VCU not having Breonte Weber is going to hurt them. I think if they had him, they could give Arizona a run, but without him, since he's hurt, the injury that he had tore his ACL, I believe, and his MCL, I think they're going to miss him, and it's going to hurt them. Then Wisconsin over North Carolina. North Carolina is not going to be able to keep up a good run for very long. If you watched them play this year, they can't do it. And then Arizona over Baylor. Arizona's got too many athletes. They play great defense. And then I've got Wisconsin over Arizona because I just think they've got too many big-name guys, and they've got the experience, and they're not going to get stopped. So.